Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Skylar, and today I'm gonna show you guys what's in my bag. So let's get into it. Y'all ready? First of all, I have a lot of sunglasses, actually. Always trying to switch my glasses up. I wear some of these like in our tunnel fits. If I was wearing these would be the ones I wear today with this look. I like this one. You know, these will be the ones right here.
Skylar Kiera Diggins, born August 2nd, 1990, in South Bend, Indiana, is an American professional basketball player whose career has stretched from high school dominance to Olympic glory and more than a decade at the highest level of women's basketball.
Well, I'm 145, okay? So the challenge is, it's on 170 right now. Can I do a pull-up on this thing or chin up on this thing and then do a pull down at the same way, okay?
By August 2026, Diggins has established herself as one of the most accomplished guards of her generation, combining scoring, playmaking, speed, and leadership with an increasingly influential voice away from the court. After starring at Notre Dame, Diggins entered the WNBA as the third overall selection in the 2013 draft, beginning her professional career with the Tulsa Shock. She later played for the Dallas Wings, Phoenix Mercury, and Seattle Storm before joining the Chicago Sky in April 2026. The Sky described her as an elite passer and veteran leader when announcing the signing. Her career has also been about more than basketball. Diggins has built commercial relationships with major brands including Nike, has worked in broadcasting and media, created youth basketball opportunities, and become an advocate for athletes balancing professional sport with motherhood. Financially, Celebrity Net Worth estimated her net worth at about $2 million as of 2026. Because Celebrity Net Worth figures are estimates rather than audited financial statements, the figure should be regarded as an approximation. Her wealth has been generated through WNBA earnings, endorsements, media work, and basketball-related ventures. In terms of personal possessions, Diggins has enjoyed the lifestyle associated with a successful professional athlete and major endorsement figure, including designer fashion, jewelry, athletic footwear, and other luxury items. However, specific property, vehicle, and investment holdings are not reliably documented in public sources, so claims about individual cars, houses, or other expensive assets should be treated cautiously. Latest chapter: Chicago Sky, veteran leadership, and a difficult 2026. The biggest development in Diggins' career in 2026 was her return to Chicago basketball. On April 11, 2026, the Chicago Sky announced that they had signed the seven-time WNBA All-Star as a free agent. The reported agreement was for 2 years, although the team did not publicly disclose its financial terms. The move represented something of a homecoming to the city where Diggins had married Daniel Smith in 2017, and where she had already built a strong connection with Chicago. On the court, Diggins initially served as one of Chicago's principal ball handlers and starters. By early July, however, head coach Tyler Marsh decided to change the starting lineup, a decision that surprised Diggins. She publicly questioned the move, and the episode created visible tension between the veteran guard and the organization. The situation became more complicated when Diggins was sidelined with a right knee issue. By August 8th, she remained listed as out with the knee injury. Before her absence, Diggins was averaging approximately 14.2 points, 3.2 rebounds, for 0.9 assists and 0.9 steals per game in the 2026 regular season, according to StatMuse's available season data. Despite the difficult season, Chicago's front office reportedly was not actively shopping Diggins ahead of the August trade deadline, suggesting that the organization continued to view the veteran guard as part of its plans. Roots of a champion, family and early life. Skylar Diggins was raised in South Bend, Indiana, where basketball became central to her identity at an early age. She is the daughter of Tage Diggins and Renee Scott, and grew up in a large family with 3 younger brothers, Tage, Destin, and Maurice, and a younger sister, Hanif. Basketball was not her only sporting interest. Diggins also played softball and participated in volleyball, displaying the athletic versatility that would later become one of the defining features of her game. She attended Washington High School in South Bend, where she became one of the most dominant girls basketball players in Indiana history. During 4 varsity seasons, Washington posted a remarkable combined record of 102-7. Diggins finished her high school career with 2,790 points, averaging 25.9 points per game. She led Washington to the state championship game multiple times and helped the Panthers capture the Indiana state title in 2007. Her individual honors became almost overwhelming. She was named Naismith Prep Player of the Year, Gatorade National Player of the Year, Gatorade Female Athlete of the Year, and Miss Indiana Basketball. She was also a McDonald's All-American and WBCA All-American. Academically, she was equally impressive. She earned high academic honors as a senior and belonged to the National Honor Society. Her combination of athletic excellence and academics made her one of the most heavily recruited players in the country. Notre Dame, where the superstar was forged. Diggins chose the University of Notre Dame over other major programs, including Stanford. She joined the Fighting Irish in 2009 and immediately showed that she could compete at the highest collegiate level. As a freshman, she made her debut with 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals against Arkansas Pine Bluff. She eventually scored 484 points during her freshman campaign. Her sophomore season was the beginning of national superstardom. Diggins helped Notre Dame reach the NCAA championship game, including a memorable Final Four victory over defending champion UConn. She scored 28 points in that semifinal and was named to the Final Four All-Tournament team. In her junior season, she became one of the most complete players in college basketball. She recorded 657 points, 222 assists, and 102 steals, while leading Notre Dame to another national championship appearance. She also recorded the first triple-double in Notre Dame postseason history, finishing with 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists against Maryland. Her senior year further cemented her legacy. Diggins scored a career-high 33 points against Tennessee and recorded another triple-double against DePaul. She won the Nancy Lieberman Award twice, in 2012 and 2013, as the nation's top point guard. She also won Big East Player of the Year twice. By graduation, Diggins ranked first in Notre Dame history in career points and steals and second in assists. She finished with 2,357 points, 5.0 assists, and 2.5 steals per game across her 4-year college career. She graduated from Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Business with a degree related to management and entrepreneurship. Diggins has described receiving her diploma as one of her proudest achievements. Entering the WNBA, Tulsa's new star. The Tulsa Shock selected Diggins 3rd overall in the 2013 WNBA draft. Her rookie season produced 8.5 points and 3.8 assists per game, earning her a place on the WNBA All-Rookie team. Then came 2014. Diggins exploded into one of the league's biggest stars, averaging 20.1 points, 5.0 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. She became a WNBA All-Star starter and won the WNBA Most Improved Player award. During the All-Star game, she scored 27 points and hit a layup that sent the contest into overtime. Her rise also changed her profile outside basketball. She signed with Roc Nation Sports in 2013, becoming the first female athlete represented by the agency, and later developed a major relationship with Nike. The ACL setback and Dallas reinvention. In June 2015, Diggins suffered a torn ACL, ending her season after only 9 games. The Tulsa franchise subsequently moved to Texas and became the Dallas Wings. Diggins returned in 2016, gradually rebuilding her form. In 2017, she returned to the All-Star game and averaged 18.5 points and 5.8 assists. The following year, she reached another career milestone, scoring 35 points and grabbing 12 rebounds against Indiana. She finished the 2018 season averaging 17.9 points and a career-high 6.2 assists. But her next challenge was profoundly personal: motherhood, resilience, and the 2019 break. Diggins gave birth to her first child in April 2019 and sat out the entire WNBA season. Later, she revealed that she had played the entire 2018 season while pregnant without publicly disclosing the pregnancy. She also spoke openly about experiencing postpartum depression and dissatisfaction with the support she received from the Dallas organization. Her experience helped place motherhood, pregnancy, and player welfare at the center of conversations about women's professional sports. Diggins subsequently became associated with advocacy for improved maternal benefits in the WNBA, including reforms popularly connected with the Skylar Clause. Her experience helped demonstrate that elite athletes should not have to choose between motherhood and professional excellence. Phoenix Mercury, another reinvention. In 2020, Diggins joined the Phoenix Mercury through a sign-and-trade deal. The pandemic-shortened 2020 season provided her with a challenging return to professional basketball. She averaged 17.7 points and 4.2 assists. In 2021, she helped Phoenix reach the WNBA Finals and earned All-WNBA first-team recognition. She continued producing at an elite level in 2022, averaging 19.7 points, 5.5 assists, and 4.0 rebounds. She then sat out the 2023 season following the birth of her second child. Seattle Storm, veteran excellence. Diggins signed with the Seattle Storm in February 2024, returning to the WNBA after her maternity break. Her experience and playmaking immediately became important to Seattle. In 2024, she averaged 15.1 points and 6.4 assists, and in 2025, she remained a key contributor, averaging approximately 15.5 points and 6.0 assists. She also earned another All-Star selection in 2025, bringing her career total to 7. Her Seattle years demonstrated that even in her mid-30s, Diggins remained one of the league's most effective veteran guards. Unrivaled, a new platform for women's basketball. Diggins also became part of Unrivaled, the innovative 3-on-3 women's basketball league founded by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. She joined the Lunar Owls and made an immediate impact during the league's inaugural season. In the opening game, Diggins hit the game-winning three-pointer against the Mist. Unrivaled offered Diggins another avenue to compete while participating in a league designed around player ownership, visibility, and improved opportunities for women's basketball players. Team USA, Olympic gold. Diggins' international career began before she became a professional. She won gold with the U.S. Under-18 team at the 2008 FIBA U18 Americas Championship and later won another gold medal with the U.S. Under-19 team at the 2009 World Championship. In 2011, she helped the United States win gold at the World University Games in Shenzhen, China. Her biggest international achievement came in 2021, when she was selected for the U.S. Olympic team, competing at the Tokyo Games. Team USA defeated Japan in the final, giving Diggins an Olympic gold medal. Beyond basketball, business, media, and the spotlight, Diggins has always understood that her career could extend beyond the basketball court. She has worked with Nike, Roc Nation Sports, and Body Armor, appeared in Vogue and Sports Illustrated, participated in television programming, and worked as a guest basketball broadcaster. She has also appeared on Wild 'N Out and served as a co-executive producer on Little Ballers, Indiana. Her business education from Notre Dame has helped her develop an identity that combines sport, entrepreneurship, media, and branding. Family, motherhood, and a new personal chapter. Diggins married former Notre Dame football player Daniel Smith in 2017. The couple have 2 children, a son, 7, born in 2019, and a daughter born in 2023. However, her marriage entered a new chapter. Diggins filed for divorce from Smith on March 26, 2025, with court documents listing their separation as November 2024 and describing the marriage as irretrievably broken. She subsequently returned to using Skylar Diggins professionally rather than Diggins-Smith. By late 2025, Diggins had publicly spoken about raising her children largely with assistance from her parents while continuing to work and navigate the divorce process. Faith and personal values. Diggins has publicly expressed a strong belief in God and frequently uses faith-oriented language when discussing difficult moments. However, she has not publicly identified herself with a particular Christian denomination. Interestingly, during her time at Notre Dame, she explained that she was not Catholic, although she appreciated the university's faith-based environment and occasionally attended Mass. Her public comments over the years suggest that spirituality, family, and perseverance have remained important themes in her life. Giving back, building the next generation. Diggins' influence extends deeply into youth development. Through Shoot for the Sky, she has hosted basketball camps for boys and girls, giving young players opportunities to develop their skills and learn from an elite professional athlete. The program has reached children across different age groups and locations. She also created Skylar Scholars, a program recognizing teenagers for academic achievement. Her philanthropic work has included advocacy against childhood obesity and efforts to encourage young people to stay active. She has also been recognized as a philanthropist and advocate for women's sports and equal opportunities. For Diggins, giving back is therefore not simply about basketball. It is about showing young people that athletic ambition, education, and personal development can exist together. Skylar Diggins' legacy in 2026. As of today, Skylar Diggins remains one of the defining guards of the WNBA's modern era. She has accumulated 7 WNBA All-Star selections, 6 All-WNBA honors, and an Olympic gold medal, while building a career that includes major college success, international achievement, motherhood, entrepreneurship, and advocacy. Her career statistics tell only part of the story. The numbers show a player who has averaged roughly 16 points and more than 5 assists per game over her WNBA career. Her legacy, however, is also tied to what she has represented: a highly visible woman athlete who challenged traditional ideas about what a professional basketball career could look like. At 36 years old, Diggins is navigating another chapter with the Chicago Sky. The 2026 season has brought injuries, lineup changes, and tension, but it has not erased the larger story. From the courts of South Bend to Notre Dame, from Tulsa to Dallas, Phoenix and Seattle, and now Chicago, Skylar Diggins has spent more than a decade proving that greatness is not simply about how long an athlete stays at the top. Sometimes it is about how many times she finds a way back.